Hey everyone, I'm Jordan. Today I have something really interesting for you. We're gonna be checking out this Telecaster that only cost me $200 on Amazon. But the real question is, does this guitar really sound and play like a custom shop Telecaster the way it looks? Be sure to stick around because I'll be doing a full tone test, playability breakdown, and at the end I'll be giving you my honest opinion of if I think this guitar is worth it. But first, let's hear how this bad boy sounds in a mix. I've pretty much exclusively played Les Pauls for the last 5 years, but after falling in love with the $200 Amazon Strat that you can see on the wall back there, I decided to try out a Tele, and I wanted to start off with the same brand as the Strat. It's a KGD Amazon Telecaster. Before we get started, let me know what you guys think about how this guitar looks. Is this something you're into? Obviously it's relic. Some guys are into relic, some people are not. But let me know how it looks. I think it looks really, really awesome, especially considering that this guitar is only $200. Before diving into the sounds, let's quickly go over some of the specs that this guitar comes with. All right, first of all, they're calling this Fiesta Red, which is my favorite Fender color by far. I just absolutely love it. I actually wanted the Strat in this color, but they were out of stock, but I got the Tele. Thankfully, I love this color. On Amazon, it's saying there's a top material that's mahogany, a back that's mahogany, and body that's mahogany. So I don't know if we're saying it's like a three-piece like layer, like maybe this is a mahogany veneer and this is a mahogany veneer, and then sandwich in between the veneers is more mahogany. All right, and then we got the neck. The neck's really, really cool. They're calling it carbonized maple. It looks like roasted maple. It looks fantastic. Very, very dark and beautiful. The grain is gorgeous. And then the fretboard's the old faithful rosewood. They don't say what type of rosewood, but it's rosewood. It looks nice. It's got your old school style bridge system with the ashtray kind of bridge and brass saddles. Looks very, very nice. We have the strings through the body design, which is super, super cool. Typical electronics. And you'll see it in the closest, but this guitar has binding. I don't know if I'm still debating if it's like a real binding or if it's like painted on. I think it's legit binding because there's this area in the neck pocket that appears to be real binding. Anyways, even if it's not, it looks awesome. I think it really adds a lot of just a nice look to the guitar. The binding just really makes it pop. I'm not sure what the fret material is. It might be stainless steel, but I'm not totally sure. It's not very clear on the link that I'm looking at. And one thing I love about these guitars, especially KGD, the neck adjustment's right down here, and it comes with a little metal like rod that's super easy to adjust it. I think that's incredible. And then here is the headstock. Really nothing, no information on the tuners. They have been fine though, honestly. Ever since I got the guitar kind of set up, ready to rock and roll, they sound and play good. The nut just looks like some basic plastic nut that you get. Now that that's out of the way, let's check out the most important part, which is how it sounds and plays. We're gonna go through and check it out clean, crunch, and then some lead tones. And then I'll give you guys my final verdict about the guitar, what I'm thinking and feeling here in the moment. And as always, we're going right into an MGL 50 2204, which is a hand-wired Marshall JMP copy. And that goes into the Sir Reactive Low with a Greenback IR. And then I may be adding reverb. It's possibly from Logic or the UAFX Golden Reverberator. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, just whatever sounds good. All right, let's dive into it. The bridge pickup still has that Tele sound, but it's definitely very low output. And as we get in higher gain, it has this, I think it's called like microphonic or something like that. You'll hear this kind of sound that these pickups are kind of bringing out in the sound, which is very unfortunate. But overall, I can, with some manipulation of different things, I can get it to sound really, really good. Let's try out the middle pickup. always love the middle pickup combo on a 2 pickup configuration. It just sounds so great. But now let's try out the neck pickup. That was definitely the star of the show, in my opinion. The neck pickup, that was just beautiful, very dynamic. I tried picking in different areas with different dynamics, also using my fingers, and it really just, it works so well with all of that, and really, it gave me so much to play around with and create, and it was very fun and inspiring right there. So now let's try out some crunch tones. There we go. That's a bridge pickup right there. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds like a Tele. Jeez. One thing I love doing though, the pickup is has this piercing high-end thing to it. Not too much right now, but I still like rolling the tone knob down a little bit. Finding that warmth. Hear that, see if you can hear that difference. So here's all the way on 10. Roll it down. Yeah, it takes that attack a little bit, smooths it out, warms it up. It's very nice. That though, that's the Tele sound to me right there. That bridge pickup right there. All right, let's try out the middle pickup here. Very nice. Go to the neck pickup.
Later.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We have to go to the distortion sounds. I got carried away. I'm loving this guitar. It's fun. I don't know. I can't hide it. All right, let's check this out. All right, let's try more gain. More. You know what they say. More is more. This video has not gone as planned. I have got carried away so many times. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but the most important part is how does it inspire me to play and make music? So let's check it out. Let's see what comes to mind. What does it help me create?
Several song-filled hours later.
The way the wind blows It's got me dreaming, flying through the air. Every time you look at me, I get lost and mesmerized, 'cause you're so beautiful. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Give me your loving, oh, set me free from all this pain and suffering. My heart is aching, full of grief, but you're my light, my sunshine. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Oh, no. Whew. Alrighty, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely did myself. Before we get to the final verdict, I want to let you know that I have a Patreon page linked down below. Patreon is a great place to support me and this channel. Also, you get tons of great in-depth guitar lessons with Tab. So if you're interested in supporting me, check the link down below. What do you think I'm gonna say? I'm curious to what you guys think I'm gonna say. Let's go through everything a little bit. Starting off, just looking at it, let's go through that. I think the relic job looks fantastic. The colors, fantastic. It looks and feels the part. The neck shape, I didn't bring it up earlier. It's a C shape. It feels beautiful. It's a fatter neck again. Not super fat, but it is a fatter neck than more modern necks, which I like because I'm not a fan of the thinner necks, to be honest. I don't really like that. Looks beautiful, feels great. It's like a satin finish. It's super comfortable. This guitar feels worn in. It feels experienced. It feels like someone's loved it for years when you get your hands on it. Now, out of the box, it was basically like it was playable but very rough, so I needed to adjust the neck mainly and then the action after that. After doing that and tuning it up, letting it sit, it's been fantastic. No problems after that. But out of the box, basic stuff you have to do. I will say I wish I could get the action lower. I don't know if it's something with the nut or if there's a tall fret or what it is exactly, or if it's how it's in the pocket of the neck pocket. I wish I could get the action a little lower without it buzzing too much. Maybe I'll keep trying to experiment with the neck angle and whatnot. Yeah, maybe I could add a little bit more relief in the neck, like a tad bit more. Maybe that'd help out. But I wish I could get the action a little lower. But kind of another part of that is it feels fine the way it is. Like it's not as well set up as my Les Pauls are, but it kind of, I think it leads into the next part is where something about this guitar is super inspiring. It plays so well. It sounds so good in my, with my setup. So it may vary because these pickups, or this one especially, is a little, the bridge pickup especially is a little wishy-washy at times. So you got to be careful with it. But it's inspiring. It's fun. It sounds good. It plays good. It leads me into temptation to play things I'm not used to. And it's a little worrisome on camera, but I think it's fine. Overall, I want that. I want to be like, what happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? And sometimes it doesn't work out. I do think the aging is a little bit better, in my opinion, on the Stratocaster. Not that aging's bad on this, but I feel like it's a little, it doesn't come across as good, in my opinion, as the Strat. But I do love the neck. It's very dark. Looks like roasted maple. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, I think it sounds fantastic out of the box. Being aware of the limitations of the bridge pickup sounds great. You know, after those few adjustments, plays great. I haven't actually had any tuning problems after I let it sit after doing those adjustments. No tuning problems so far. I mean, most importantly is it looks great. It feels great. It's inspiring. And it sounds pretty dang good out of the box. Now, would I like to upgrade the pickups and the tuners? Yes. Yeah, it absolutely would. And probably the electronics too, right? I would love that. I think that would set this guitar apart. But I want to judge the guitar off its bones. What I call its bones, just the body, the neck, the overall construction, how it works. And the bones of this guitar are insanely good. This neck pickup, no problems with it. I think it sounds great. Gets a little muddy with higher gain stuff, but on mid to low gain stuff or clean, it sounds beautiful. Bridge pickup, kind of the opposite. I feel like on the cleaner sounds, it's so low output and kind of bright. It's a little rough, but as you get more gain and add some oomph to it, it really opens up in a nice way, especially when you manipulate the tone knob with it. And look, I've had some comments on my last video going over my Strat. Is this a sponsored video? It is not a sponsored video, but if KGD wants to reach out and send me another guitar to try out, I wouldn't mind doing one, because these guitars have been super, super impressive to me. Like, absolutely beautiful guitars. They play, sound great, and they're inspiring to play, which is the most important part. I hope you found this video helpful and entertaining. Hit that like button and let me know down in the comments, would you rock this $200 Tele? And make sure to subscribe for more gear reviews, tone tests, and guitar lessons. I'll see you in the next one.